the thoughts here? Does it suit me?
Does it suit you?
Well, yes. Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Should I go for this? I think
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
this
Why
is
not?
You'll pull all the baddies at the party.
Well, if I roll up my sleeves, I look like with my tattoos, I look like Santa from
Look like
Rise
a
of the
Viking.
Guardians.
Mmm.
Rise of the Guardian Santa? Ooh, baddie.
Hey, look.
Anyway, everyone, welcome back to the Somewhat Cultured Podcast, the podcast where we talk about everything pop culture. And in this episode, I'm going to show Jordan and Mike my thing.
What?
My thing. I got a
Oh.
thing Funko Pop, guys.
Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh.
My
I
friend got
didn't
it
know
for
we
me
were
for
talking about
Christmas.
for a second.
No, I just wanted to show you my thing.
You see, here's the thing.
That's hecka cool.
Oh! Anyway, was that cool?
I think
I
that
thought
was
it was
awesome.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
it was
super
awesome.
cool.
Super.
But anyway, guys, welcome to the episode. We have a special guest here today, Michael. Would
what's
you like
up,
to introduce
Michael?
yourself a little bit? What you like to do, what you like to talk about, why we have you on here.
What's
But-
up? I like to talk about all things. I'm just like these two. They're my nerdy brothers, you know,
Brethren,
brethren, you know. I just like to
love
talk
to
about
talk
nerdy
with you.
stuff, you know, just like
Of
these
course.
guys.
And that's why we have you on. So, are we ready to get into it or what?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Jordan, would you like to tackle the first thing?
Yeah, I can. Shoot, let me pull it up real quick. My bad. Okay. Brainiac has been cast as what is that? Lars Edinger?
Lard.
Lard.
uh,
Lars Edinger? I don't know
Brainiac
who that is.
Lars Ettinger, Cats and Man of Tomorrow. I genuinely not really a household name for me. I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't know
who
who
that
he
is.
is.
or where he's from. But I do know that Brainiac
Google.
has been cast, and I think that's the big news for us right now in that kind of section. And that just means it's a big step forward for James Gunn's DCU.
I know.
There's nothing to complain about there.
There's a
I know.
Brainiac.
Oh, look at him. There's
Look
Lard.
at him, man.
Lard. I'm just gonna start calling. I'm not even gonna call him Brainiac when we go and see the movie. I'm just gonna know him as Lard. Thanks for that, Jordan. Anyway, on to the next order of business. Avengers Doomsday trailer and Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer got leaked this week.
They did.
They did.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh
I've-
my freaking god.
Elephant in the
I've
room.
only heard about Spider-Man.
Well,
Yeah.
you heard
And
about
you have-
about Steve Rogers coming back.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You saw that. Okay.
Right.
I am staying away from the Spider-Man trailer. I haven't even like tried to look at spoilers or anything about that. Like I am trying to stay away as much as possible with that. I feel
That's
like
fair.
I'm way more excited. I'm way more excited for Spider-Man than I am for Avengers anyway. Like I just feel like Spider-Man has a better chance at being a great movie, and especially a great Spider-Man movie at that. Whereas Avengers is, it's always rise and fall for me. So, but that's all I have to say to that. I cannot believe Steve Rogers is back. Jordan, what do you think about that? Because what I think about it is I was not expecting that at all, genuinely. But I know you were saying you're like it was bound to happen, but like
yeah, so it was kind of all over Instagram, social media, just Chris Evans on the red carpet for whatever movie he did, and he was just, bro was shredded. Like he was in peak Captain America shape, and about a year ago he wasn't. So people were like, what's the deal? What gives? So we kind of already knew there was something up.
Gotcha.
I was surprised at this announcement this early. I mean, a year before the movie comes out is crazy. But because I was expecting like a leak, but it's like an intentional one, like they did with Toby and Andrew for No Way Home, where it was like, oh, this got leaked out. Oh no! But it was really kind of on purpose so that fans would know they're in the movie, so they'd go see the movie.
It's true.
But it was never like confirmed. I was thinking they were gonna do that, and it was gonna be like, oh, Chris Evans might be in the movie. Come and find out. But no, we just straight up confirmed, which kind of shows you how desperate they are.
Yeah.
It's just a cop out, like I agree with what you're saying, Jordan. Like they gave all this effort to push Falcon being Captain America, and now they're just kind of putting it to the side for Steve
Right.
Rogers again, just so we can have the familiar name, the familiar face, the familiar character.
Right.
I think it's kind of stupid. That
Yeah,
same
it's
thing.
stupid.
I kind of think that way with Robert Downey Jr., but as Doom. But
Yeah.
we're not talking about Doom right now.
Exactly. But yeah, on the add-on with Steve Rogers, it's like the one thing that I thought, and the reason I didn't see it coming is because if you've been listening to the podcast, like I've been saying like, oh, I think Steve Rogers is either going to be Nomad or he's going to be Human Torch or he's going to be in what's it called? Like Captain Hydra.
Captain Hydra, yeah.
And so I was thinking if he was to come back, he wasn't going to come back as Steve. But then after seeing that trailer, it was like, oh, yep, no, he's there. He's definitely there. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And I think I highly, highly, highly agree with Mike on this. I think that it's such a like kick in the nuts to Sam as a character, I think, because like
Well,
I mean
you know what I think they're
you're
gonna do is they're going to have him validate Sam, and like make again, and make it like Sam is gonna try to give him a shield, and he's gonna be like, no, I gave it to you or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Like
yeah, I mean that would be cool, but at the same time it's like they also know that it's not gonna sell if Steve's not in there, and it's like they already like they have to find a way to fix it within the story.
Yeah, that's the
And
problem. There's no build up. Like there's no build up
Yeah.
for all these characters coming back. There's no build up for Doom, which is a big problem because Thanos we got build up from 2012, you know.
I know
And-
we've been built it up for a
And
decade.
They've been
before.
building at Kang, and then Kang fell under, so now they have to do Doom. But we haven't gotten anything with Doom in it, save the secret ending of Fantastic Four, which came out this year. So it's like, well,
It's true.
so we're not going to meet Doom until the next movie, and it's like, well, are we going to care about this
Might
new
I,
villain?
might I say, I still think that's one of the best endings, like post-credit scenes I think I've ever seen in Marvel, is the one in the Fantastic Four with Doom.
Really?
Oh my goodness!
Really?
I think
I
I
don't know
I
about-
reacted. I reacted the same way I did at the end of Age of Ultron when we saw Thanos for the first time. I
Really?
literally stood up in the theater and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it's even just the hint at Doctor Doom on the big screen for me just gets me so excited, so giddy. I'm like a little kid again. I'm genuinely like so hyped about it. But anyway, on to the next thing so we can move on because we got a lot to do with our guest here today.
Right.
So this is the last thing we have noted, but we're also going to talk about one more thing after this. But the Odyssey trailer, you guys watched it, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I saw it, and then I chose not to watch it, and now I regret not watching it.
You actually didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
It was only like a minute. It was only like 2 minutes.
It's like a minute long.
I'll watch it right now. Watch it right now.
Turn it on right now.
You guys talk about it while I watch it.
Yeah, no, I was about
I'm
to
really
say,
excited for it. It looks really good.
Oh my
I'm
god,
excited
it looks
for it.
amazing. I'm glad that they only did Matt Damon's speaking lines so far. That was pretty cool, and I also love the look. One of my favorite things about it is because they didn't show any of the beasts or like the mythical creatures that Odysseus fights on his Odyssey. I think that is super dope because on top of that, it's a Christopher Nolan movie,
Yeah.
and we don't know how Christopher Nolan is going to tackle something like that. Like we've seen Interstellar, he does that really well. The CG is amazing in that movie.
Hmm.
And then on top of that, the practical effects in Oppenheimer and in The Dark Knight are amazing. But he does such like even Interstellar could possibly happen in our distant future. You know, it's like he has all these like such grounded takes on things, and like if it were to happen in our world, this is how it would happen. And I think that it's so cool that he's keeping what he's going to do with fantastical and mythical creatures until after. And he's going to wait until, like, oh, maybe a trailer that comes out like a week before showing, like, oh, this is going to be the Cyclops. This is going to be, we're going to show Poseidon here. Like,
Yeah.
and dude, oh my gosh, so excited.
It
Looks so good.
definitely doing it that way. It gets you excited for the movie because you know what's coming up in the movie,
That's pretty fire.
and
I like
like
that.
just
Oh, yeah, you watched
knowing
it?
what's going to
Yeah.
be in there, you're already now like, oh, I need to watch this movie so I can see these mythical beasts.
Exactly. Like there's so much anticipation. I feel as if I need to buy tickets now because people are buying and
Oh
selling
yeah,
out.
it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I've seen
So,
them go for
I mean,
like $120.
I've never seen a movie this anticipated before, ever. I
It's
don't think
crazy.
even I don't think Endgame or Infinity War had tickets pre-sale a year in advance. That is like ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
And
It's crazy. I never thought we would see a resale market for movie tickets in the big 2025.
yeah.
Well,
My
especially
question
with
is,
Netflix buying out like
ugh,
WB and. But anyway,
terrible. Oh wait, no, that I'm pretty sure that didn't fall through.
what?
Is what I
Yeah,
heard.
I don't think it fell through. I think
It
there's
didn't
a lot of
fall through.
complications now that Paramount's in the game.
Yeah,
Ooh,
everyone is
interesting.
at odds now, but I am very much for and pro no streaming service. Like no streaming dominated company should be buying Warner Brothers at all.
No.
I think Paramount would be a good buyer, but I think Netflix is more than likely going to buy Warner Brothers anyway, just because
Yeah.
they have so much more money.
Right.
The
And
only way
it's
they can convince me that all this streaming stuff is a good idea is if they promise me that they'll make the Batman Beyond movie. That's the only way.
I even okay, but get this, even then it's like imagine that only gets to be in theaters for a week and then they force
That's
it to be on
true.
streaming.
You got a good point.
Imagine not seeing that in theaters. Like that's the same thing as saying like, "Oh, I don't want to see Beyond the Spider-Verse when it comes out in theaters." Like that is like, oh, you have to see that in
You
theaters.
have to
And that's
see it.
not the thing. It's like movies aren't just movies. Like there's a reason people are obsessed with this, and it's because movies are an event.
Mhm.
Like like we get ready. We get dressed up to go see movies. We love seeing movies in theaters because it makes us feel like we're a part of something a little more. Like we get to tell our kids this movie came out and this movie came out. And like, oh, remember when that guy did a backflip in Spider-Man No Way Home? Oh, remember when these kids were throwing popcorn every time it said chicken jockey in a theater? Like, come on. It's just like I could never live in a world that took that away from me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. I how do you think it's gonna affect movies? Do you think it's gonna affect it completely negatively at the start, or do you think it's gonna gradually get?
I think it'll be gradually, like I don't think they're going to take away everything. Like everything has to happen slow. They can't just do something abruptly or else the public will be too mad. You got to slowly
Right.
ease people into it. So
Yeah.
even if it
Yeah,
did go through, we're not going to see it right away. It'll
yeah,
happen over time.
Yeah.
that's a good point. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Netflix thing. Jordan, you want to add anything about that?
Um. Excuse me. When it comes to yeah, just movie theaters are better. You know. Streaming is just kind of a dangerous market because it's so quick and easy, and execs see that and they see dollar signs because they don't have to pay
Yeah.
movie licensing or whatever it's called. So it's just easier for them to just put it out on streaming. But obviously, we don't want that as moviegoers. We like going to the movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think 100% movie going hopefully won't die. I don't think it will. I think
I
there's
don't
too
think
many
it
people
will.
who enjoy it too much, like us.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, that there's gonna be one day. I feel like one day all of us are gonna be outside of like Netflix headquarters saying, "Bring movies back." Like, I just feel like it's genuinely gonna get to that point, though. But again,
yeah,
there are gonna be people who stand up for it and are genuinely. But this is a take I had last week about it, and I said that obviously it's gonna be this gradual thing where it's like, the quality. I didn't get to say this fully, I don't think, but the quality of movies are not gonna change at the start. Movies are still going to be made the same way, uh, but there's going to be less and less people in the theater. But
yeah,
then when we get less and less people in the theater, the way movies are made and the movies that cater more towards the audience are going to be so much different than the movies that we get in theaters, specifically for being in theaters.
yeah,
Where like our blockbusters are gonna that's gonna be a thing of the past, you know?
mm,
Like, genuinely. I think
right,
that movies are going to be so much more quiet. They're going to be so much less ambitious because, like, we're going to lose that idea that we're going to have these movies made for the big screen. Like,
mm-hmm.
whatever happened to, like, that being the coolest thing ever? Like, imagine
Yeah,
being an actor and hearing about this. Being like, yeah, I want to act in this. I want to act in this movie and I can't wait for it to be on Netflix. You know? It's like whereas like you're joining a big time production to, make sure you, your friends, your family and everyone you care about sees you on the big screen. Like there's a reason that's so important to actors, especially like in movies. And yeah, I just that that deal scares me so much, and I don't even have to go into the reason why it scares me as a DC fan, but it just scares me as a movie fan in general.
yeah,
So,
I'd say so.
Yeah.
but
All
yeah,
right,
pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. But now, guess what, Mike?
it's hot seat time.
But hot
It's
seat
hot seat
time.
time. What's to like about Mike? Is what
Oh,
we're calling.
I wonder what's to like about me.
I hope you liked my rhyming
What's so
there. So,
special about Mikey?
yeah, basically what it's your basic average hot seat. Jordan and I are going to go back and forth asking you questions, and you feel free to answer in whatever way you'd like. So, Jordan, would you like the first question?
Sure. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
All
ready.
right, awesome. What is
Right.
what is your top 3 movies of the year?
Top 3 movies of the year.
2025.
So definitely number one, Chainsaw Reze Arc movie, the
Okay.
Chainsaw Man movie. That
Okay.
it was just a cinematic masterpiece. The everything that went into it, the symbolisms, the emotions, everything, even just the art, all
Hmm.
beautiful to blossom into this amazing movie. Um, I'd have to give the number two spot. Oh man, this is hard,
Yeah, I know this is hard.
because there was actually quite a bit of good movies that came out this year.
Yeah.
2025 is
Um,
a hot year.
Yeah.
yeah,
Indeed.
honestly, I can't even think of movies past Thunderbolts, so I'm just gonna say Thunderbolts is my number two. Thunderbolts
Let's
is really good. Void,
go.
they did
Let's,
Void amazing
let's
in that
go.
movie.
Get some Bob love here.
Void was just when he would reach out his hand, people would turn into shadows. Oh,
It
super
was very well
cool,
done.
very well done. Him as a character, I love Bob as a character.
Yeah.
Um, like how he like was going through like depression and then turned into almost like a like having a god complex,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then kind of then back to feeling like depressed and stuff, and then battling through it. It was a really good movie. All the themes in it amazing, and I guess the number three, Deadpool and Wolverine.
That wasn't this year.
I that
Was it
wasn't this
not?
year.
Oh no, really?
I
Then I'll have
know.
to give
See,
Time
it
flies,
to.
huh?
That is
see,
crazy. I totally thought it was this year. Oh shoot,
other
that was
other
last
movies
year.
other movies
Summer
came
I'd
out this
guess
24.
year.
Fantastic Four. I
Oh,
guess
dude.
Fantastic Four.
That's a
Hey,
good one.
Yeah.
that's
That's a good
a
one.
W. That is
I
a
like that.
W
I
because
totally thought Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh shoot.
I know.
yeah.
Whoa, time flies. Wow.
I mean,
That's
we were
crazy.
we were talking about Fantastic Four earlier. I love my thing, you
Yeah.
know?
This guy.
Anyway,
All right. Next
so
question, Bob.
your top three are just a preface.
Oh,
What
recap.
again? Yeah,
Oh,
recap.
so I'd have to give number one to Chainsaw Man, the
Chainsaw
Rise
Man,
Arc
Rise
movie,
Arc,
Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four.
Sick. That's a good top three. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right. So, for your next one, we all have one, but what is your favorite superhero of all time, hands
My
down?
favorite
It
superhero.
does not have to be from DC, Marvel, it
Mm,
whatever, from
I'm
whatever.
struggling.
See, it's
Favorite
hard to
superhero
pick.
of all time.
It's hard to pick because I love Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Spider-Man's been with me for like my whole childhood. I've played all the games. I
Mhm.
love Spider-Man. But I also look at Superman. He's like so in like even just watching that new Superman movie. That
Yeah.
actually came out this year. Totally forgot about
Yeah.
that. Anyways, we're gonna move past that. We already answered that last question. Um, but like I was
Yeah.
just watching it and seeing him flying through the sky, saving even like dogs, and like he's such an influential figure. He is the symbol of peace. And honestly,
Yeah.
when I was watching that movie, I was just completely awestruck by the way they made
Yeah.
by that movie. But I'll have to give it to Spider-Man. I Spider-Man, he's cunning, funny.
We love
He's just your
Spider-Man.
everyday guy put into a mask.
He's
He's amazing. Everything about him,
yeah, genuinely the most
He's
relatable
amazing, huh?
superhero ever.
Say that again.
specifically the
Uh,
spectacular Spider-Man version,
Yes.
best the best
Yes.
version of
hey,
Spider-Man
let's
He is the best
to
go.
version
ever
of
exist.
Spider-Man.
I have the
Yeah.
DVDs right up there somewhere.
I'd
I
say
love the
Hey, dude,
spectacular
that's
Spider-Man.
PS4 comes a close second, but yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man is the best version of Spider-Man.
They should have never canceled that. Like
yeah.
No. The
it was an
fact that
amazing
they
show.
didn't bring that back and decided to do a different show that arguably didn't do very well.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on it. It was okay. It's its own thing.
Yeah. But I
But
would prefer Spectacular Spider-Man personally.
Spectacular Spider-Man. I even in Across when I saw him, I looked at my friend Rob and I was like, that's
I
Spectacular
remember that.
Spider-Man.
I
Oh my
remember
gosh.
that. We saw that in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw him and I was like, that's Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, that's my guy. I grew up on him, dude. I was watching the DVDs back in the day.
Yeah.
That is so peak. That is so freaking peak. Okay, next question.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
is you.
What is your favorite anime? This is a hard
favorite
one. I know the answer to this
anime.
one. I know the answer
Well,
to
this
this one.
one's kind of easy. I might give my favorite anime, but then give a second because this one's just too easy. It's
I don't know
One
if I know your
Piece.
second. Yeah, it's One Piece.
Okay.
One
So,
Piece has to be the best
So what-
anime ever made. Sorry.
what about it?
What about it?
Yeah.
Every like world building, characters. Like
Hmm.
I've never cried over a piece of like a hunk of wood, a boat. I've never cried over a hunk of boat.
Hunk of boat.
Like this
Hunk of
show
boat.
got you so connected to a boat that when it freaking crashed and burned,
Yeah.
I shed tears. I
is-
still like even with characters like they get they get their original backstory. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm crying. They get another backflash, just a little part into their story. I remember their whole story and I start crying again.
Yeah.
Because like just and even just the world building is just amazing. Every single island that they go to, Luffy's a icon now. Like
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's one of the most popular characters I think ever. I I say he's recognizable pretty much around the world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. So you
Like
said you had a close second.
a close
What
second, it would have to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, Bob.
absolute
Yeah,
cinema.
it's
Absolute
it's
cinema.
it's amazing.
Hey,
Like
Mike, you're two
it.
for two right now. I'm loving it. Wonderful. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You're speaking my love language right here.
it's it's so like I think what works in its favor is that it's so bizarre. It almost just
Uh-huh.
like breaks every norm that a show would have, but it does it so well that you just instantly know that it's different and iconic. Like even the art
Well,
style is just so different, but it's
and
done
it changes every
amazingly.
season too. And
Yeah,
it's like
it does.
it's always growing, it's always evolving, it's always getting better.
Mhm.
And on top of that, I would say to add on to your point about JoJo's, sorry for stepping on your feet here a second. I just love this show so much. Um, but something about it is like when I want to smack people in the face when they're like so weird. That's what it's supposed to
That's what
be.
it is. Yeah.
Like that is actually the point of the show. It's weird, but yet you still care and so much about these characters. Like, it's such a deep story. Well, past part three,
Hmm.
but but even part three has its moments where you're like, oh my gosh, and it's just so much stupid fun in the
Yeah.
world building, I'd say, and the stories of the characters. And even one of the things that has really like even made me love JoJo's even more is like watching introducing friends to it and then watching their reaction
Hmm.
to it as well, like what I've been getting to do with you, Jordan, which is like show you, one of my favorite shows. I think my favorite show of all time
Yeah.
is like getting to see reactions and the stuff he'll look over at me with. And there's parts where he's like, dude, what the heck just happened? Like, what are we watching here? It's like my
Pretty
favorite part to
much.
just sit and laugh and cry sometimes. Like, oh my god, Iggy, bro,
Iggy, oh my
Iggy.
gosh.
No, yeah,
that was
What a
that
true
part
homie Iggy
really
is.
really got me in the feels. I will say it is weird, but if you go in with the expectation of it being weird, because I got a little disclaimer. Bob was like, "Yeah, dude, it's weird. Like, make sure you know that up front."
Mhm.
And when you go in
Yeah,
with that expectation, it's actually not like as weird as you'd think. And if you follow the story, it's like fine, you know. And I actually,
yeah,
I think it's got a very unique style of storytelling that I like.
yeah.
And it's it's
How do you
there's
feel
some
about
parts.
Joseph's exposition? Joseph Joestar's exposition every time he's
Oh,
talking. Like,
oh, oh my god!
and then he'll say the exact plot of what's going on
Yeah.
without any visual
Well, that's just
storytelling.
I find that's just anime in general. They always do that. They're like, oh no, he's using this in this specific way, doing this specific thing, as if we can't see that on the screen. I'm like, why? And
It's true.
I
It's
get
true.
it. I guess it's probably just like the culture or whatever. But I always find it funny. It's like describing exactly what's happening. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. Uh,
Yeah.
Jordan already asked your favorite anime, so you
Mm-hmm.
can't answer with these two, I feel like, because that'd just be a cop out. But what is your go-to comfort show or movie?
So I can't answer with the two I just said.
I get you can. You definitely
Okay.
can. But, like, what would you say other than that?
Comfort show or movie?
Yeah, it could be either.
Okay, so I'd have to say my comfort movie is Ready Player One. I love that movie so much.
Oh,
I know, I think we were talking during Fortnite.
yeah, no, I said this while we were playing Fortnite is
I know it's not at all similar to the book, but there's just like the CGI is done amazing. I love all the references. It's a
True.
funny movie. The story's actually good in my opinion. I know a lot of people trash on the story, but I think it's good.
Alright. It's hard to believe it's directed by
just
Spielberg. I'll leave it at that.
I just love the movie and I'll never not love it. Like
Yeah, it's a good movie.
it's an
You know what?
amazing movie.
I'll give you that. And this is something I talk about when I'm talking about, say, the sequels for Star Wars. It's like I don't think the story is good at all. I don't think it's good at all. But I will give visuals. I'm looking at Jordan for OKs every time.
You're doing great so
But
far.
I'd say specifically the visuals, especially in The Last Jedi, are probably the best visuals you'll ever get. And I'd say that in Ready Player One, the visuals are awesome, and it's not like they're a spectacle, but they're definitely like they're very eye-catching,
Mhm.
especially with all of the characters that they choose
Yeah.
and you.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'll give it to you. I mean, I'm sure I
Comfort
have a
movie
lot
doesn't
of
mean it has to be like, a cinematic
the best
masterpiece. Like,
for
oh, my comfort movie is
everything.
Schindler's List. Nobody's comfort movie is Schindler's List, or No Country for Old Men, or
Oh my,
Citizen
that would be
Kane, or The Godfather. Like, obviously those are like some of the best movies of all time, but like no one's gonna be all like, yeah, that's my comfort movie. It's gonna be something stupid like, I don't know, yeah, your comfort movie.
Well,
I don't know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
the next one. That's on you,
Um,
Jordan.
All right, here we go. Who is the greatest villain of all time?
Greatest villain of all. See, there's a lot of heavy hitters. There's a lot
Yes,
of you have
There's
your
one answer.
you have your Dios, you have your Diablo, you have
Yeah.
Madara, you have Thanos, you have
Yeah.
Ultron,
You're missing one.
Darth Vader.
there he is.
That's the only
There
correct
he is.
answer, unfortunately.
I would actually say
That is
Darth Vader.
not-
Darth Vader's
No.
design is probably the best design out of any villain I've ever seen.
Fair.
That's also
He's
true.
iconic. He's
Darth
iconic.
Vader's got the drip. He's got the drip.
He does got the drip. He's menacing. Like all black. Even when he's just walking down a hallway and you hear that iconic breathing
Oh.
sound, and you just see his lightsaber turn on in a pitch black hallway. That
Terrifying.
nothing can be more menacing than that. But I gotta say, the best villain might have to be. It's hard. It's a tie between um Diablo and Madara. Madara is a
What
Yeah,
animes
we
are
were
they
talking
from?
about earlier.
Naruto and JoJo.
Okay, so I'm gonna encounter whichever one is from JoJo.
Yes, he's
Diablo.
actually in the next part that you'll be on.
Yeah.
He
He's worse
I-
than Dio.
see. I like Dio. Dio is really good. The generational hater, the guy
Yeah.
who fed a baby to her mom, to her zombie
Yeah.
mom. Like
Bro's
he's a
crazy.
generational hater, but I love the English voice actor for Diablo is amazing. First of all,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I love the I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil Jordan now.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I know.
But I love the dual sides that he has with
Yeah.
Diablo and Domio or whatever his
Yeah.
name is. And
It's
the
so
fact that he's so mysterious.
Yeah.
Like you don't know anything about him. Even when you first see him, he's talking through his stand.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like you don't even know
I think
you
I
think
saw that
Domio
part.
is a henchman to
What?
him. You
Oh.
don't even
You've seen that part, Jordan?
Did we see that part? Where have we even met him yet? Probably not. We met
No,
the guy with
he's
the
in-
arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's in part 5, so he doesn't know about Diablo yet.
yeah.
Oh, so wait, yeah, the guy with the arrows is the main villain for the part we're on, part 4, right?
No.
No,
Never mind.
definitely not.
But
we're getting there.
and then you just got Madara who like he was a almost like a war hero but also like war criminal.
Yeah.
You know, he would do anything to be powerful, anything to kill his rival. And he even set it up this like super big plan to rule over the shinobi world and send everyone into an infinite dream space where everyone can experience happiness,
Yeah.
but in a really bad way.
Hmm.
Like, I almost want to. I want to give it to Madara.
Yeah.
Everything Madara did was just so
I
peak.
mean, we were even
He's such a
talking
good
about this
villain.
earlier. We're like,
Yes, you know a villain is so good and so overpowered when you have to make up a whole like plot hole in your story just to get rid of him
exactly.
because he can't be beat.
Hmm. Yeah, he
It's
is.
literally like they literally had a hard time finding out a way to beat this guy. So they're like, okay, let's throw aliens in there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
It's always
no,
the go-to,
it
isn't
is
it?
insane. He is so good. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. So I think we
Mhm.
preface that it's Madara. So next
Yes.
is what is your favorite Christmas movie? Tis the
Favorite
season.
Christmas movie? Definitely not Christmas with the Cranks. Hate that movie.
I've never seen it.
Um,
It's the other Tim Allen
it's
one,
a,
right?
it's
Yeah, that's Tim
annoying.
Allen.
Oh
It's
my
bad.
goodness.
It's not good.
Well,
It
Santa
pisses
Uh,
me
Claus is
off.
amazing.
what is?
I love Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a good
Yeah.
series. I like all those movies.
They're all good,
But I have
in
to
my opinion.
say I had to give it to the tried and true Home Alone.
Mm.
Hey, that's
Iconic.
good. That's good.
What's
I
crazy is Home Alone, and when you think about it, has really nothing to do with Christmas and its plot. Like, it's not
yeah.
about like finding the meaning of Christmas or anything like that. It's just like, I guess
I
you could
mean, his
argue,
it's
you could argue
it's
it does, but like the whole
well
gimmick
because
is
it's
that it's a
half
kid
about
protecting his house from robbers, which could take place in any time of year. But they chose to make
yeah,
it a Christmas
but
movie, which makes it like I don't know, all the more
you know what makes it a freaking Christmas movie? You know what makes
John
it a
Williams'
Christmas movie?
score.
No, well, yes, but also John Candy and the mom. It's I think that that whole scene of them driving home for Christmas when the mom's figuring out how to get home. I think that's where the Christmas comes into
And
play.
like he like
It,
explains to her what Christmas means, kind of.
yeah, of course, and that's your theory is that if you learn the meaning of Christmas in a
Well,
movie,
of
it's
Well,
course,
I
Christmas.
think it also shows that like family's Christmas cuz like
yeah.
Kevin like he's like constantly like trying to plan Christmas for when his family comes back because he can't celebrate it by himself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
celebrate Christmas by yourself. And I think the whole meaning of the movie is family. You have to have family with you. Even when family might get annoying, even when you might hate your family, you still love your family and you still got to celebrate. Christmas is a family
Exactly.
season.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, next question on the agenda. This one's you, Jordan.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather have? You're gonna have to explain this one, Bob.
Okay, so would
I'll do
you
the next
rather
one.
have a stand power explanation? So you know, like, oh, my stand does this, but only in this
Hmm.
circumstance. This. You know, like it's hyper specific stand
Yeah.
explanation. Or would you rather watch One Piece filler?
Rather watch One Piece filler.
Really?
One Piece
You think?
filler is actually some of the best filler I've ever seen. It is so
Really?
good that I didn't even think it was filler. While watching, I was like, okay, this is a part of the show. This
Really?
isn't filler.
That's crazy. So I've heard like my brother has watched all the way through One Piece, and he's
Hmm.
like, dude, sometimes I just got so fed up with the filler at one point, and I was just
I
like,
actually like, yeah,
So
yeah. I do get that though because sometimes it does feel like it comes out of nowhere. Like at this point, I'll know when filler is a thing, and I guess now that I kind of think about it, there is a kind of different type of filler. The filler I'm thinking of is when we go to a island and they go do something on the island.
yeah,
Kind of random stuff. But there's also that filler like recap episodes and stuff like that. I
yeah,
would guess definitely does get annoying,
hmm
but it's
yeah.
also One Piece. I can't ever be mad about watching One
Again,
Piece.
it's one of your comfort shows, so I get that. Okay. Uh,
Okay, I'll do the next one now.
all right. I have to
uh,
strip down anyway.
Oh,
Don't pay attention to this. Just
okay,
ask the
okay.
question.
I'm looking away right now.
I'm not. I mean, okay. Sorry, Bob just casually stripping. What is a show you love, but you are scared to share with people? It's like a guilty pleasure show.
Hmm.
You don't have to share this, by the way.
You didn't hear a word of this, did you? Didn't
I didn't hear a
that?
word of this.
You're just too busy staring at Bobby.
I
Wait, did you catch what I
guess,
said? Do I need to repeat it? Guilty pleasure.
no, yeah,
Show.
yeah, no, yeah, for sure. There's a lot going on my left hand of the screen. You know? But I think guilty
Ugh.
pleasure show. Ah,
Ooh,
I
there
don't
we
really
go.
know if there's any show that's controversial that I watch. I mean, I guess
The Diddy
I would say like
It doesn't have to
what?
be controversial. It's just like a show you don't advertise that you watch to people. Like, you're not maybe not embarrassed, but like, I don't know.
Oh, The Future
Maybe
Diaries.
The
I don't
Future
know what that
Diaries.
is. So
It's an anime, and I don't even...
I
It's
know
really
what mine
good.
is.
It's really good. It's really good. It's about, so basically like
or obviously you go.
the Time Lord of this show is basically dying. So he needs to figure out who to give his Time Lord powers to. So he gives these people on their phones different ways to tell the future. So like the main character,
Yeah.
he gets his future written down in a day by day format because he liked to take notes. One girl
Mhm.
that is actually his girlfriend in the show, she sees the future only by him because she was a creepy stalker who only took notes of him, so she sees the future only in him. So like this happens to him basically,
Oh.
and she knows what's going to happen to him. But like all
So-
these different characters have these different ways to perceive the future.
Gotcha.
And the end gets really mind trippy. Like, there's a lot of twists at the end.
How long is this show?
And it was
Is
really good.
12-episode animes?
What?
Is it one of the 12-episode animes? Is it like
No, I
shorter?
actually think it's like a 24. But it's really good. It's definitely 18 plus.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of why I don't really like,
Advertising.
advertise
and
it.
the,
But it's a really good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours
And
is,
you know-
or at least mine is. I've been watching New Girl with Bob.
Hey. You know what? That's fair. That is the best show to watch with your roommates.
It's such
is,
like
New
it's so
Girl.
millennial like coded
It really
as
is,
like a show, but it's still entertaining to watch for sure. But it's
You asked how
really
many
fun.
episodes it is? It's 26.
Oh,
That's
So
not
it's still
bad.
it's-
short,
That is
but
pretty
you know,
short.
Death Note.
it's
pretty
really
much.
good.
But yeah.
That's
Okay.
fun.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. My question: who is the worst Avenger?
Who's the worst Avenger?
Yes.
I just have to say it's Hawkeye.
Bro.
He's nothing.
Okay. Whoa.
I don't think he.
Whoa.
Hawkeye,
Hot
bro.
take here.
No, I mean you're right. You're right. I mean out of
It just-
out of those,
yeah,
how
if
many
we're
of them are
going
there?
I mean, I
original-
guess it's a tie between.
Out of the 6,
I think of worst by like most like useless. I guess it's a tie between Black Widow and
No, it's
Hawkeye.
they basically
Hawkeye
have
is
the
significant-
same skill set, except Hawkeye has
Yeah.
a bow and arrow and Black Widow has stingy thingies.
Like they're just kind of useless in the
think
scheme of
that-
things. Even
I think-
in like Avengers, what was it? The one with Loki. Like they kind of did nothing. I mean, there's a couple good scenes for Hawkeye that I might actually bump him above Black Widow.
Well, Black Widow jumps and, if you remember, grabs like one of the flying chariots and like rides it,
Yeah.
which is insane. That's
I'd
like some
say
super
that
soldier type
OG
stuff.
Yeah. We're
So I
talking
would-
OG Avengers. Yeah, I think Hawkeye is significantly the most.
But then you have that bit where
useless.
Hawkeye jumps out off the building and like
Yeah.
swings into the window, and you're like, well,
That's what I was thinking too.
I just
I
think
know.
that the
they're
story
both
doesn't
cool.
revolve around him enough in the movie to
Both
give
of them,
him-
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think
he's,
they're
like,
in the
mind
movie
controlled
enough.
for like 90% of the film.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hawkeye
it's
is,
true.
and then Black
So-
Widow's just kind of there. So
Now,
I
if
don't
we're
Yeah.
talking Ronin Hawkeye, I think that's a whole different.
That is a
different
whole
ball
Yeah,
different
game.
story.
I think it's a different wheelhouse. I think it's good to keep it just OG
Yeah.
Avengers because like I mean, it gets convoluted, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Because
really
It
who's
does.
does.
not when is Hawkeye considered not an Avenger? When is he?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all these different things. So sadly, Hawkeye is your least
he's at the
favorite.
bottom.
Okay. Okay. That's you.
Is it cool if I mix these next two because they're both holiday themed?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Uh, so question one: do you have a real or fake tree?
Real.
Real. Okay.
For real.
Yeah,
So
that's my
you're
man.
on Team Bob because I have a fake tree.
Team Bob here
I have a
because
fake tree.
I
It's a cool fake tree. It plays music and has like a whole light sequence, but it is
Whoa.
fake.
I'd
Um,
say that fake trees can be useful, but but
I
real
also just
trees,
don't
man.
live in an area where it's practical to have a real tree. I
True.
think like the nearest tree lot is maybe like however many miles away, maybe like 40, 50 miles, and yeah.
Also,
So
like real tree upkeep is definitely a thing.
Oh yeah,
we've
dude.
just never, my
It's
family's
crazy.
never done it, and it's like I kind of always wanted to, but it's just been
Yeah.
hard. I feel like when I'm like have my family, I'll probably do it, but just to, like get the experience, I'll probably do it once, and it'll be like National Lampoon, where it'll like completely wreck the house, and then I'll be like, okay,
Dude,
never again, never again.
my house is literally National Lampoon every year.
That's like, isn't
It's
that your
ridiculous.
favorite Christmas movie, Bob?
No, I think my favorite Christmas movie is Muppets Christmas Carol. But
Ah,
uh,
yeah,
That's a
that's a
good
good one.
pick.
That is a
That's a
good pick.
good pick.
That's
but
a
yeah,
great pick.
but I think that's also because found this theory and I was like, someone on Instagram went, if you like Lord of the Rings, I bet that 100% of you who like Lord of the Rings who are seeing this video also love Muppet Christmas Carol. And 100% of the people and they're
What's the
like, yes,
correlation there?
it's they're like, yes, it's
I
my favorite Christmas movie. And I
wonder
literally was
why.
shocked because I
Old
was
white
like,
British guys? Like,
Lord,
what's the correlation?
I don't know, but we all love Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is my favorite piece of fiction ever made. Like
Now I need to ask my
Tolkien
brother, who's
verse.
a Lord of the Rings
And I was
fanatic. Ask
and
him
then
what
I
his
was so
favorite
shocked
Christmas movie
because I
is.
also know that Muppet Christmas Carol is my favorite. But
It might be
uh
Muppets Christmas Carol for my brother too, because I know he loves Muppets Treasure Island. So if I
yeah.
ask him, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" Because he's obsessed with Lord of the Rings as much as you are. So
Yeah.
if I ask him, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" and he says, "Muppet Christmas Carol," I'll let you know because that's pretty funny.
Guess what I've been doing over break, Jordan? I've
Watching Lord
been
of the Rings.
rereading I've
Watching
watched
Muppet Christmas?
Lord of the Rings and I've been rereading The Hobbit so I can reread the Lord of the Rings.
My brother's
So
been listening to, I think, The Lord of the
so
Rings, like on his way to
or
work, the audiobook.
yeah. I
Audiobooks are
I
so clutch.
oh, they very much help a lot. So
Okay,
definitely
second question. Second
Okay.
Christmas
yes.
question. Do you drink eggnog?
No. Oh. Oh.
What? No?
It's sad, dude.
I have no
I
opinion. I
nah.
haven't had it in years. From what I remember,
Man,
it's fine. It's just not the greatest
Back
thing.
in the
I love
last podcast, you were just talking about how you drunk it at a Christmas party.
yeah, no, that was me.
That was him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm pointing over
so
here. He's over here for me.
yeah, you were
we were
chugging
at
it.
a yeah, we were at a Christmas party and they had a competition. So I get in front of like what 150 people with another
Whoa.
guy and race chug a gallon of eggnog and I won. And I'm very proud of that achievement. People were hyped out of their mind. So
I was there. It was
I
pretty
love
cool.
yeah, I
Oh, I
love me
bet.
some
Bunch of
uh
college men drinking eggnog.
Hey, at
you
least
know
it's
what?
eggnog and not something
Hey,
else.
you know what? We are beating drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
So, eggnog is definitely top tier, I'd say.
I mean, I
Okay.
guess
Um
yeah. If you bring it up that way, I would rather drink eggnog.
that's a good point you
Yeah.
make there. So, anyway, let's get to the next question because my
hmm
camera is also I'm gonna switch over to my other camera right now.
Mm,
Is it
Because my
dying?
other
hmm
camera
hmm
it's it's dying.
Mm.
So look at me right there. Do I sound any different? It's connected to my
No.
headphones. It
No.
doesn't matter. So, well, let's try and get my reindeer in there. Anyway, the next question on the agenda is when you're playing a game, what matters more? Story and lore or gameplay?
Okay, wait. For this, when you say story and lore, do you mean side quests?
It could include side quests. I'd say it's more of whatever you in your idea of what that is, you know.
I guess I'd have to.
It's a great
I'm
question.
thinking of Dark Souls right now. I'm thinking of Dark Souls because that's my favorite game. I love the lore and I love the story of those Dark Souls games, and I love
Well,
the gameplay. But I also think of Harry Potter. The Harry
yeah.
Potter. I hate the side quests in the
Oh,
Harry Potter
Hogwarts
game.
Legacy
Yeah,
or yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy. I I hate doing them. I actually quit the game because I almost finished it, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it
Yeah.
anymore. They're so boring.
Mm.
Freaking some dudes getting me to get like carrots out of the ground for 30 minutes of my day. It's the
That's
most annoying
ridiculous.
thing ever. But if I think I'd have to play gameplay, but there are some cases where I do care about both. Like for
Yeah.
Dark Souls and Elden Ring and that kind of stuff, those stories are something else, but the gameplay is also
Yeah.
amazing. So I'd have to I would say it's an iffy kind of bridge to walk down, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Fair.
mean, that's it. Well, and I know that you're also a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. So,
Yes, yes.
like, and that is like one of the most deep lore things I've ever, you know,
Oh yeah,
talked.
I could get into hours talking about that.
So it was
There's so
that
many
was
theories.
yeah. That was a question I came up with because I was very intrigued about like, you know, where we're coming from with like the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. If you want to get
Hmm.
into that
I can
and
get
just
into
like
that. If you're are you talking about the movies, the games?
both, you know, whatever you're interested in talking about, you know.
I'll talk about the movies because the movie just came out and I know there's a lot of hate towards the movies right now. I
Hmm.
gave Jordan a long paragraph about why I think that the movie is not bad.
He did.
Uh-huh.
There is a lot of points people say to say that the movie's not bad. One of them I actually
Uh-huh.
agree with. Pacing in the movie's horrible. I'm not going to say that this is a Fight Club or Interstellar level movie. It's not, and I don't think
Yeah.
this is what it's intended to be. I don't think it's intended to be an amazing cinematic masterpiece. So
Yeah.
I'm not really looking for the greatest like pacing visual effects movie, but they do amazing with the animatronics. That's probably one of the greatest things they do for those movies. They look
Yeah.
amazing.
They
But
do.
one of the other things people say is that the lore doesn't match the games or it's not scary enough.
Yeah.
It not being scary, I'm sorry, the games are not scary either. The games
Yeah.
are purely jump scares and
Well, and
atmosphere.
then like and then again it's like I feel like the movies at some level are made for or in the games I mean at some level are made for kids, you
Yeah.
Hmm.
know? Like the lore goes a lot deeper obviously, but
Yeah,
then
it goes a lot deeper. Yes.
you take into account like what you know what the general audience is and it's like it's for kids and you know most of the stuff up front like from the game itself is not scary, you know, but then you add in that, you know, extra lore and you're like, well,
And purely the reason why people are saying it should be horrifying, it should be gory, is because on YouTube people would post these VHS tape videos about Five Nights at Freddy's, totally giving this almost like it's not intended to be that way. They have these videos where it's really gory, you know, Springtrap when William Afton gets crushed inside the suit, his like organs and blood is bleeding out from there.
yeah,
But really, if you really were to see it in real life, he would just be kind of bleeding out.
yeah,
Nothing, no guts would like in the movie. It's a good rendition. It's not supposed to be some gory thing where his organs are flying out all over the place and stuff like that. And people wanted to see like the kids get stuffed in the suits, and they never showed that in the games. So I don't know why. It's all because of these VHS tapes on YouTube. That's purely the reason why I think people wanted it to be this gory, horrifying like piece of fiction.
yeah,
And also with them saying that the game lore doesn't match up with the movie lore, it was never supposed to be. I mean, we got these. we got books a long time ago that everyone was fine with the fact that the story in the books were completely separate from the games. But now all of a sudden it's a big problem when it's in the movies and it's not exactly the same. I think that's a little weird.
Yeah.
The book and the movies have a purpose just to help tell the story of the games. That is purely the only reason why they're here. And you can see that in the movies. There's a lot of things that Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, is doing and showing us because in those past games, he wasn't fully. He didn't know everything that he wanted in the story. So
Yeah.
he's smoothing out the edges in these movies. And I just don't like these people call themselves fans, but I don't think they I think they just played the games when they were kids and never like watched lore videos or played the Easter eggs. But
True.
and like
But
even
yeah.
okay, even the ending, people are like, "Oh, that's the stupidest ending in the world. It's some Avenger bull crap." Literally, that is pulled right out of the books, straight exactly out of the books where the old animatronics come to fight the new ones. Right out of the
Gotcha.
books, yoinked it from there. So I don't know how these people can call themselves true fans of FNAF when they don't even have their facts right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Well, yeah.
There you go.
I'd say this man is a lore enjoyer. But I'd say
Fair.
we're gonna move down on the list.
Yeah, we
down
are very
to-
short on
we're gonna
time.
do the
I'm
la-
checking.
Yeah, we're,
the-
Yeah,
we're gonna
sorry,
do-
that's my bad.
No,
Sorry.
it's not. It's
No,
not
you're
your fault, dude.
you're all good.
It's not your fault. We wanted this, so you're
Um,
chilling.
we
But I just want to
We're
make sure
gonna
that we
do the
are chilling.
yeah have time for the game,
Mhm,
and then
yeah.
so last two questions. These are rapid fire.
Yeah.
Prequel or original trilogy?
Prequel.
First.
For Star Wars,
For Star
For
Wars.
Star
you said-
Wars, yeah, like I could be thinking wrong. Like
Phantom Menace, Attack of the
Anakin.
Clones.
Yeah, yeah.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? It's not the sequels. I love
didn't-
the prequels.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I love the prequels as well. I famously don't like Attack of the Clones that much, so I'd go original.
This guy
trilogy.
said you heard him, Mike, when you said, "Oh,
Yeah, I heard him. Yeah, I know. I
Attack
saw
of the
that.
Clones is not as good as the
Well,
Force
how do you feel?
Awakens."
Well, how do you feel about that?
Sorry, I need.
I think the movie's amazing, but I'm easily pleased. So, but I thought the movie was
Yeah.
good. The Attack of the Clones is amazing. I love that movie.
And Force Awakens
They did
is
it a lot of-
arguably not that bad compared to the other two.
I don't think so.
It's not that bad.
Sure.
I remember liking it. I was 12, but I remember liking it. I might have been
Yeah,
younger than that.
I think the reason I like the prequels more than the original is just because I grew up with those movies a lot more
That's
than
fair.
the originals.
I grew up with all of them.
And there's a love for. I mean, I grew up with all of them too, but I mainly
but you
watched.
mean like you mainly watched, yeah.
Yeah,
I would always watch.
and I think there's a love for those movies.
Revenge of the Sith and Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, and Jedi were probably the three I would watch religiously. But I'd watch them all the time.
Yeah,
The main one I grew up watching religiously as a kid, to be honest, is Phantom Menace. Like I would watch that almost every day. Like
Yeah, I've seen that a
alongside
hundred times,
alongside with Cars, I would watch Phantom Menace like every day. So
And you learn to love it after some time, you know? It's not maybe in
I
the
mean,
theater.
Qui-Gon Jinn is the best Jedi ever.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. He's a peak Jedi because unlike the
He
rest,
is.
he isn't blinded by his own hubris, and he knows the Jedi are, faulty and they're fallible, and they're not great at maintaining their ways, and he
Yeah.
kind of sees that. That's why he won't be on the council. Anyway, we don't have to get into Star Wars right now, but
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
totally. Prequels.
This last
Valid.
one. This last one. Yes or no? Will the Avengers win in Doomsday?
I mean, there has to be a Secret Wars, right? So I think no. I don't think they will.
You think no? You know,
It's really impossible to tell,
think
really,
they-
right now.
For me, I think they're gonna win, but I think they're going to.
But
This
at
is
what
my
cost?
quick take. I think they're going to. At some level, but I think it's gonna be less Infinity War. I think it's gonna be they're gonna win, but they're not gonna realize that something else is at play.
Right.
Okay.
You
And
know,
it's going to
because it's called.
somehow cause Secret Wars.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
called Secret Wars. Like they could not know what's going on.
Mm,
Seriously.
that's a good take.
So, but anyway, let's get into our game. I mean, Jordan, you're still gonna be kind of surprised at what this is because I haven't really explained it to you guys yet.
Mhm.
But today we are going to be making a Christmas movie, uh, and we're going to be making it as all three of us together. So here's what we have. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. 6 rounds where we are going to choose between uh, how we're going to build our film. Round 1, we're going to be creating our protagonist. Round 2, we're going to be creating our setting. Round 3, we're going to be creating an antagonist. Round 4 is the conflict. Round 5 is what is the Christmas lesson we're learning. And round 6 is how does it end. So,
With snow.
with round 1,
I can already tell you that.
with round 1, we are going to be building our protagonist, obviously. We have 3 categories. We have 1, 2, and 3. 1 is job, 2 is personality, 3 is weird quirk that the protagonist will have. We are going to have Siri choose a number between 1 and 3 and go through each of us, and she's going to give us the number. So, we're going to start with you, Mike. We're going to start with protagonist, and we're going to have Siri see what you have to come up with.
Okay.
Hey, Siri, choose a number between 1 and 3.
So
It's
2.
2.
Okay. So
All right.
that's what
That's going to be personality. So you're going to be giving our Christmas protagonist personality. What personality does he have?
Or she.
Or she?
Whatever. We haven't
Is
decided.
it a
male
he
or
or she?
female?
Is it a he or she?
The he.
Okay.
The boys, we're the boys.
The boy.
Gotta-
Yeah. I'm okay,
Okay,
with that.
but
Why would you know?
Yeah,
he's awkward.
he's awkward. I like it.
personality. Awkward. Mm.
Sounds good. We can deal with this. All right. We have an awkward male protagonist. Jordan, let's give you your number.
Just do heads or tails.
Heads or tails?
And
Yes.
then-
Heads or tails? You got heads. I'm giving you
So
one.
that's 1. Okay.
So,
job.
what's our protagonist's job?
Okay. I think they are a. I don't know. This is a hard one. What if they were like some kind of. If they're awkward, they probably don't get out much. So they probably do some kind of job that requires them to be inside. So what if they I don't know, fix computers? They're an IT guy.
I like
Okay,
that.
good. I like that.
All right.
I like that.
All right.
Okay, so I have weird quirk. I'm gonna throw a wrench in our plans here to make a nice little Christmas story. I'm going to be giving what weird quirk shall we give our protagonist? I'm thinking that he has really long fingernails that he refuses to clip.
Okay.
What?
And
Is that,
maybe that's what
helping
makes him
fix the
so
computer?
awkward. That's what makes him so awkward.
Helps him get his fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
work on
He doesn't even need tools to work
So-
on the computers. He just turns things with his fingernails.
It's just like the guy from Smiling
Okay.
Friends.
exactly with the nose.
Could never find anything in this shape.
Okay, so round 1, our male protagonist, his job, he fixes computers. His personality is awkward, and he has really long nails that he refuses
How long are we
to clip.
talking? Are they how many?
he uses to clip them.
So like since birth.
Okay,
He's
so we
got
got
like
some.
those
We got
weird
some onion
giraffe
ring.
ones.
We got some onion ring ones
He's
up in here.
got the
Okay.
onion
So they're like,
rings.
I don't know. We're in like the feet. Like maybe like we're in the yards at this point. Just
Yeah, pretty much.
all right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. The next round 2, is setting. So, since we started with Mike, I think we're gonna go with me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do a number generator between.
What are the categories for setting?
Oh, for setting, 1 is location, 2 is time constraint, and 3 is weather.
Okay.
So. So, like, how is this going to? So, we have the Google right here generating. It's given me 3. So, the weather.
Okay.
Okay.
So, our long fingernailed friend is going to be. The weather is going to be hot. Like, but not just like hot. It's going to be humid this
Okay.
Christmas.
So he
Ooh,
lives in
okay.
like, I don't know, East Coast.
Like Arizona.
Yeah,
Arizona.
but it's like wet heat, like
Ugh.
ugh,
Hawaii.
or like Florida, like
Oh,
swamp.
Florida. Yeah.
It would make
Florida.
sense that he's a Florida man.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
Florida
Florida
man.
man.
He's a
Well, I
Florida
mean
man.
that's due to location. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Jordan again, and we're gonna do heads or tails. So let's see. You ready? Flipping, 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 flipping. You got heads.
So one.
What do you want? One, yeah, one.
Okay. And what was that?
So.
Was that location?
That's location.
Should I do Florida? Would that be funny?
I think we
It's up
picked
to you.
Florida. I think
Okay,
Florida's a
Florida.
good
All
place.
right, we're having Christmas in Florida.
We're having a
This
Christmas
is
in
Florida.
A hot, humid Christmas in Florida with our friend who doesn't clip his fingernails.
Because it
Okay,
is in
that leaves
Florida.
Mike with the time constraint. What is keeping us? What do we need to get done in this
What do we
setting?
need to get done?
What is
We need to deliver a computer cross state on a car
by what day?
by Christmas Day. By Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
It needs to be
Computer for
delivered
Christmas.
Christmas Day.
I like
Computer
it.
for
Okay, we need
Christmas.
to-
He's
we
too
need-
nervous to because he's never done a delivery before because of his
Yeah.
long fingernail.
Exactly.
It's this cute girl he's been chatting online with.
Ooh, there we go.
Really-
There we go.
I like this. I like
So he
this.
has to meet
There you go.
the nail clipper sensei. I was just forget it.
Okay, here comes the antagonist. Okay, Jordan, we're gonna start with you on this one. So, we're going to the 3, 1, 2, and 3 for antagonist is again personality. 2 is motivation, and 3 is another weird quirk.
I think a beauty
So-
parlor worker would probably be his antithesis.
Well, let's see. We're generating that number. It's giving you 1 personality. How's our personality on this antagonist?
I think they are looking into like personality types. I think our antagonist is probably, I don't know. What are some personality types for antagonists? I'm gonna Google that real quick. 'Cause I'm
Like-
trying to think.
I mean, he could be like arrogant, pompous, like
About a perfectionist.
perfect. Oh,
Doesn't
that's-
like his fingernails.
That's a good one. Okay,
he cleans.
I'm gonna go with
He
that.
cleans his fingernails. Hey, that's a good one.
I think it's
Okay.
a perfectionist type person.
So and is this another guy or is this a girl?
I think it's. Wait, would it be like to have like a
It'd be like
girl
an
who's a
Like an
perfectionist?
old lady.
Like an old lady.
Like an old.
Oh,
my God.
Oh yes, it's an old lady. Cut your fingernails, young man.
They meet in the taxi.
Hey, and she's like, "What is that coming off your hands, dude? Like, it smells a little bad. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rank." Again, you said
She
onion
has to
rings
clip him.
hanging off
She
his.
has.
She's
She
like
has
trying
to.
to. She's following him around. Like
Yeah.
she's like, I'm not gonna clip him. I swear. I swear. Okay. All right, Mike. This we're going to yours. We're gonna flip heads or tails. Jordan already got personality, so heads is gonna be motivation. Tails is going to be weird quirk.
Okay.
Okay. And you are getting tails. So you're
The
getting
weird
weird
quirk.
quirk. What is
Okay.
our old lady's weird quirk?
Okay. Weird quirk. Okay. Let's see. What's a weird quirk for an old lady? Okay.
This is
Man, this is kind of hard. Um,
she
she's
she won't clip her
unhumanly fast.
toenails.
I was actually just thinking that.
What?
She won't clip her toenails. And he clips his
No,
toenails.
let's keep that. Let's keep that. They're the opposites. They're natural
They're the
enemies.
opposites, but she can't. And the reason she's an antagonist is because she can't stand. She has such a double standard.
Like it's
But
revealed at the end, like the entire time she just won't clip
she's
her
like,
toenails.
she's like, I tuck my toenails in my shoes, so no one
Yeah, I
can see
tuck it.
them.
I wrap it around my
Like,
leg.
that's crazy. Okay, so her weird quirk is that she has toenails she has really long toenails.
I like
And
it.
that leaves me with the motivation.
Yep.
What is her motivation for, attacking our sweet, innocent onion ring fingernail boy? Um, she is prejudiced against people who look different than her.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Oh my gosh, that took a turn.
And I mean that in the sense of her disdain for people with long fingernails.
She
Okay.
hates people with long fingernails. She hates them.
All right.
And thus
Backstory.
And
We
that-
still haven't
There's a
gotten to the
backstory
Christmas
now.
part of this yet.
hey, is this
but-
making you cry as much as One Piece? It better.
We're getting to
But
the backstory. We're getting to the heart of it. There's so much emotions.
Okay, what's next?
there is.
What's number 3 on
Next
the...
is the conflict.
Oh, we
so-
just kind of decided what that was.
Well, I mean that there's more that goes into the conflict because
Right.
she's in conflict with our long fingernailed friend.
Right.
But what is the conflict? So, in the conflict, we have number 1 is the unnecessary subplot that we come up with. 2 is the main complication, and 3 is the fork in the road. So we're going to generate a number between 1 and 3. We're back to you, Michael, on
Okay.
what we're going to do there. So, let's see it. You have gotten 2. What is the main complication? What
Main-
is
So
what is the biggest complication with our long fingernailed friend, our long toe-nailed antagonists, and getting that computer to that girl's house?
okay, so in trying to cut his long fingernails, she's always ruining like somehow he falls out the window of the bus, so now he has to walk, and she follows. She crashes into his taxi. Now he has to walk again. She's always ruining his drive.
She's always there.
She's always there. She's always watching.
Every dinner.
Always watching.
Always asking. Always. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. At your Christmas party, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
She's always there.
That is, dude, that's so big. Okay, that is the main complication. So the main complication, but what is her conflict? It's obviously doesn't like people with long fingernails, but is her company sending her after him, or is she going after him with a personal vendetta?
Personal
Like,
vendetta, personal hatred.
okay.
It rots. It boils her bones. She hates
Okay.
it.
Okay. And she hates long fingernailed
She
people.
she can't go to sleep at night unless she sees those things cut. So literally,
Okay.
we'll have scenes where she's sitting in a hotel. It'll be the
All
middle of
right.
the night.
She's thinking about it.
Yeah. She can't go to sleep.
I can't,
She's like tossing
I
and
can't
turning.
the appetite.
No!
Cold sweat wakes up.
Just pull like a pair
Okay.
of nail clippers.
She listens to the click of the nail clickers
Oh, yeah.
to help go to sleep. It's like white noise.
It's her ASMR.
It's just like a YouTube video. Welcome back to 3 hours of nail clipping sounds to sleep to.
Oh my god. Do you think um do you think she's ever done her toenails on a chalkboard?
Yeah, for sure. She got interested. She wanted to see
But
how it'd
she was
feel and
very
what would
she
happen.
was like, I don't like I keep my fingernails short. Actually, she doesn't have fingernails. Uh
She just thinks fingernails in general are like.
Yeah, she
she's
Not
just, she's just
necessary.
like they're disgusting. Get them out of
All
here.
right, we should move
rips
on
them
before
out.
we lose the plot more.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
All
Okay,
right, what's up? What's
Jordan,
next?
we are between unnecessary subplot and fork in the road.
Okay.
And heads for unnecessary subplot, tails for fork in the road.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
You've gotten heads, unnecessary
Oh, let's go.
subplot.
This is the fun
What
part.
is
That's where
what
it's
is
fun.
what is the random thing? This is where we lose the plot. This is where we lose the plot.
Yeah, for sure. 1 second. You guys are lagging for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're
Oh,
back.
no.
Okay, here we go.
You're fine now.
Yeah. Let's see. What would be a funny subplot? What if this guy has like a admirer and she like follows him around because she really like she really likes those fingernails. They really do it for her. And so she just like follows him around. Like the whole show. And then
But this is not the girl that he's delivering the computer to.
No, it's like a separate one.
Nah, this is
Okay.
his apartment neighbor.
Or she's like, I don't know. She's just very curious about what he can store in there. You know, what he's got under.
What? No, maybe not. I don't know. What would be funny?
Okay. Okay, she's very intrigued by his long fingernail.
Maybe it's like instead of that, maybe
And-
it's like a. I don't know. Maybe it's like some kind of. What would you call like someone who like, maybe it's like a circus like ringmaster, and he's looking for his next like weirdo, and he just like finds him, and he's all like
Weird weirdo.
like he's all like, you could be a star, bud. He's like, I'm good, thanks. And then he just like,
Oh, so it's like Dumbo kind of. He has a plot where he just goes.
And hub, you'd just be amazing on that.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see that. There's
it's
just
a hand hub
Yeah.
hand finder.
He can do a
Hand fighting.
he can do a hang off the bar challenge with his nails. He just holds him over like a rope.
And then like he
Just
leaves
say-
the circus, but like the circus, like his circus family like follows him, and then they meet him at the end of the movie like, hey. I don't know.
it was the circus family all along that ordered the computer.
That was where the Christmas spirit comes in. Guys,
This
we
is
have
Christmas
what kind
spirit.
of plot is this, guys?
It's an amazing
Just
plot.
you
That's
wait,
what it
because
is.
right now I have the fork in the road.
Mm.
What
Ready
could
for this?
possibly get worse?
I didn't order this computer.
Like the girl?
the girl, he gets to the door and she's like, "What's this? Why do you have such long fingernails?
Ew,
A
get away
computer?
from me.
Ew, get away from me!" Like, and the girl of his dreams turns him away because
I feel like that
his
was
long
kind of to be
fingernails.
expected because he has long fingernails. But
But it
hey,
wasn't even that.
the
He
twist
thinks
is the
it's because he
computer.
has long fingernails. It thinks it's gonna be because he has long fingernails.
Maybe she
but
likes the long
sorry.
fingernails, but then she sees the computer.
She likes the long fingernails, and she's like, "This isn't mine."
You fix computers? Like that's what gets her.
You're a
That's the like
nerd.
absolute not red flag right there.
You're a nerd. Really? That's
Yeah.
what you do in your room all day? I thought you were doing
Okay.
something completely different.
With those long fingernails, you should be like a model or something. Ew.
You should be like a hand model.
Wasted potential.
You should
Wasted
be a
potential.
nail model.
Nothing gives me the ick more than wasted potential
y-
in a guy.
You could use your fingernails as slides for Smurfs. So
What? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, Smurfs are small enough; they might use it as like a big giant slide. You know, they take their little carpet. And...
Moving on. You said there were 6 of
moving on.
these. There's 6 of
There's
these.
6.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are we on
but
right now?
This is
Four.
This is a little different. This is a different way we're gonna be doing this.
Okay.
So there's 3 of us. What is the Christmas lesson? Us. So I'm gonna be 1. Jordan's gonna be 2, and Mike, you're gonna be 3. And whoever gets chosen is going to be coming up what the Christmas lesson being learned
Okay.
in this movie is.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And it's you, Mike. What is the Christmas lesson that is going to
Christmas
be learned?
lesson. Okay. That you need gifts on time. You need the gifts.
The
Gifts
gifts.
is what Christmas is all about. And
It's like the opposite of like most Christmas
and,
movies.
and people need their gifts. People need
Yeah.
them.
People need their gifts on time. They need their gifts
on time. It's like this is like a Christmas movie through the eyes of a UPS driver. But if he's awkward and has long fingernails,
And
This is
builds computers.
he
it builds computers.
in his spare time. So the okay, so the lesson that is being learned here is that Christmas presents are what matters, and getting
Yes.
them on time is the only thing that's going to make people happy. And it
Yes.
doesn't matter if you have long fingernails. It doesn't. It matters what
It
you
matters
do with
what gifts you get under
It
the
matters
tree.
what you do with those long fingernails, and you better get that. You better get the present there on time.
Next guy.
Next time. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, except this is for the ending. Again, I'm 1, Jordan, you're 2, Mike,
Okay.
you're 3.
Okay.
Okay, how does this movie end? It's me. How does this movie end?
Who knows?
As our conflict as he's dodged, many obstacles to get to this place. He's dodged a crazy lady who's trying to clip his fingernails. He avoided a really weird girl that just wanted him for his fingernails. Again, a lot of things center around his fingernails. As he's dragging his long fingernails through the snow, and he looks up to the sky and he goes, "God, what am I doing with my life?
Who am I?
What is
What am
Christmas all
I?"
about? What is Christmas all about?" And he goes, "It's about getting Christmas presents there on time."
So this is like God from Monty Python.
And this is
It like appears
pretty
the
much.
same way. It's just like the
He tells you,
it is about
like-
receiving presents.
well, because I'm trying to incorporate the meaning of
The
Christmas.
meaning of Christmas.
And
of course.
and he looks up at the sky and he goes, "Well, you are God and you just told me that, so I guess that's right." And, and that's the end of the movie. Yes,
Cinema.
absolute cinema.
Absolute.
And then we have
Cinema.
an end credit scene where he just
An end
Post
credits
wanders.
scene.
He wanders across the house and he delivers the broken computer that he dropped multiple times.
Or what if
He
we
kicks
see
it on
a
the
pair of,
doorstep.
I was thinking.
What if we see a
I
pair
was
of like
thinking.
nail clippers like rising like Thor's hammer in Endgame, and then like fly to his hand and he catches them, and his hands are clipped, his fingers are clipped.
I
You hear, like the
thought it would
Avengers
be
theme,
more like, or he'd be like the head of UPS, and he'd be like,
Yes.
he'd use his fingernails as like knives, like box cutters. You know.
I like that better.
Yes, and that correlates because he's like, oh, God said the purpose of Christmas is to give gifts, so I must give gifts to all
It's
around
like
the
the
world.
ultimate gift wrapper.
Do
He's just like,
UPS. Yeah.
This is the worst movie I think we could have possibly come up with.
No, it's the best.
It's literally
Anyway,
the best
Grammy
of all
nominee.
time.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike, for being on the pod
Yes,
today.
thank
We
you,
have
man.
had a lot of fun with you.
It was a lot of
And we
fun.
will
Thank you guys for
definitely
having
be
me.
having you on more often as time goes along.
Indeed.
But that is going to be the cut of our episode. And yeah, thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We love you
God loves you.
Jesus loves you.
and have a blessed, day, guys.
Have a blessed day. See you guys.